Straight. I just went to McDonald's, drove 10 minutes, drove another 12 minutes to the house, delivered the food to make $4? For $4. I made $4. Yeah, you read that right. $4. Four. I quit. I quit DoorDash. I quit. $4 for a 30-minute delivery. I quit this shit. I quit. Am I fucking crazy? Am I crazy? $4? $4 for a 30-minute order. I quit. Welcome to the real world, brother.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
Another streamer is facing backlash for being out of touch. Again! For the past couple of years, streamers have gained massive popularity not only on platforms like Twitch and YouTube, but also in the mainstream media. iShowSpeed, KaiSnap, Pokimane, XQC, just to name a few, have been leading in the streaming industry, streaming to thousands of viewers worldwide. With that comes lots of benefits like sponsorships, ad revenues, diehard fans, and donations. The top streamers make a lot of money. One question that is always brought up is who has it harder, 9-to-5 workers or a streamer? That question always leaves people divided. Some say streamers have it harder because they have to come up with content to keep viewers entertained for a long period of time, buying expensive equipment, hiring a cameraman, an editor, and others say 9-to-5 workers have it harder because they are doing a job that they most likely hate, having to wake up at a certain time every day, working with people they don't like, your pay staying the same no matter how hard you work, commuting to work. I say that streamers have it easier. The hardest part of streaming is starting out and building a community. Some streamers have it easier than others, especially if they are attractive and rich. After you build an audience of loyal followers, you reach the top of the hill and all you have to do is not mess it up. I'm not trying to downplay the hard work that goes into being a streamer. That's why everyone is trying to break into the industry in the hopes of making it so they can quit their 9-to-5. As a streamer, you get to stay at home. If you have a family, you get to spend more time with them. You get to dress how you want, eat what you want. You get donations. You don't have a boss to deal with, travel to events. And 9-to-5 workers don't get none of that. The one thing I'd say they have over streamers is work benefits, but in today's economy, that don't mean much. Some of these streamers gain popularity and become rich at a young age. They didn't get to experience the real world, so to them, everything and everyone is part of their content, and the things that holds lots of values to others means nothing to them. So when they step outside of their bubble and interact with the real world, they tend to behave like everything is content. Your place of work is content. You are content. Your misfortune is content. Your happiness is content. Content creation is a never-ending cycle. You have to keep feeding the beast if you want to stay on top. Cake streamers are notorious for this. They will go out of their way to do crazy stuff just to go viral. They will go to a public place and harass people or use that place and the people as the background for their content. OG YouTuber Vitaly got arrested in the Philippines and spent 9 months in prison for being a degenerate, and Johnny Somali is currently on trial in South Korea for doing the same thing. IRL streaming is the easiest form of content. All you have to do is grab a camera and roam around and look for interesting stuff to film and hope something crazy happens to get clips. Or you can just harass people and hope you can get a reaction. What these streamers don't realize is that not everyone is a fan, and some of their fans don't care about the well-being. They just want the content to keep coming. Former FaZe member and Twitch streamer Lacy had the bright idea to cosplay as a DoorDash worker. His stream was him trying to see if he could work as a DoorDash deliverer. He had the hat, the t-shirt, and a scooter. Some might find it in poor taste that a wealthy streamer is pretending to do DoorDash, while there are people who rely on that job to make ends meet. A clip is circulating online showing Lacy getting the account of the actual DoorDash deliverer suspended after he ate the food that he was supposed to be delivering.
Your account has been deactivated.
You're trolling? How? What did you do wrong?
Of course, people got upset because how could a millionaire streamer be so careless and caused someone to lose their job after they trusted him. After the backlash got too much, people were even sending him death threats, which is not cool. Lacy came forward and confessed that the stream was scripted and the screenshots he displayed on stream showing the account getting suspended was fake. Even DoorDash themselves had to get involved to disclaim that Lacy doesn't work for them and no one got fired. Lacy deserved all the backlash he got except the threats, because things are difficult for some people. The economy sucks, food is high, rent is high, the housing market is trash, and to watch a millionaire streamer play around doing DoorDash will rub some people the wrong way. I know him and his viewers don't care because they are young and have no responsibility. It's insensitive to use people's pain and misery as a joke, and it also shows you how desperate these streamers are to stay relevant. It's more worth it to them to get a rise out of people than actually come up with something creative. Lacy went live to give his side of the story while wearing a Balenciaga t-shirt, and he still doesn't understand why people are mad.
Obviously, it was a joke, bro. I thought that anybody with a brain could see me in full DoorDash merch and showing an Uber Eats ban message could put two and two together that, hey, this is not real. Not to mention the very obvious that it was a screenshot. You can even see in the chat if you watch the stream, the chat's all spamming fake, screenshot. So in the moment, me, when I'm trolling and doing something like that, for me, it's just like, oh, this is going to be funny. Like, ever since the dawn of time, whether it was YouTube, whether it was streaming, whether it's TV shows, movies, everything is amped up for entertainment. I stream for entertainment. I'm not a serious like streamer who's going to come on here and talk about this, talk about that, and be serious about everything. I like to troll. That's what I built my name off of.
People are not mad at the skit. People are mad because that skit was not funny and it came off like you were making fun of people that do this type of work. Not everyone has the privilege to order DoorDash and Uber Eats to know the difference. He could have used this opportunity to show his viewers the value of $1 and how they should take their education seriously or to get a trade so they wouldn't have to work this type of jobs. But I guess he was more focused on views and subscribers.